Just got off work at 7:20. Went to work at 8. 10-hour shift, but weight still gotta get lifted, you know what I'm saying?
Man of the year, had to put down all the cans of the beer. It gets scandalous here, looking at my ceiling, no chandelier. Cracks in the roof, no silver lining. Packing on pounds, too much reclining. Divorced from a real wife, dealing with my real life. I know about adversity, I tell you what it feel like. Like a jab to the gut, like a smack to the face, like a kick to the butt. Sobered them up, can't sleep, now I'm restless. It's like the opposite of a death wish, with a slight twist. It's a life wish. Hit the light switch, then I take a slight risk. Yeah, and eventually take a bigger one. I got a goal and I know I gotta get it done. I ain't asked for shit, so you ain't gotta give me none. Time ain't forever. Get up and get me some. You ain't never too old to have dreams, and those who have faith, they grow wings. It's the man of the year. Yeah, it's the man of the year. The man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year. Man of the year.
Growing up, I was always smaller. I was just strong for my size. So senior year of high school, I started lifting with my homeboy Dale. I got real serious about it. We would lift Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I remember going away to Alabama for college, and the weight room that the students used wasn't really like that, so I kind of stopped going. All the work that I did for that year kind of just went down the drain. I just got bigger.
The hype and lost rights to self-esteem. Them girls that you running with, they living too fast. He don't love you, he giving cash, cause you giving ass.
I was so proud today that I was able to start doing these again. Me and Dale used to do this on a daily basis, but ever since I got big, and especially after the fire, I couldn't really lift my own weight like that.
Quite uplifting. Lights on belly though. I went back 2 months. Can't work, burned up. I'm on back for 3 months. 2 months later, on my feet, but got my empty stove. Gas out another, got a bullet for you silly hoes. Time heals wounds, let it burn like the Philly smoke. 7,000 first coming soon to the studio. Straight from the Pro Tools.
That one night, I decided to smoke and was already drinking. Shaw was my first roommate. That's my brother. No matter what happened, pretty much no matter where he went, he always came home. But that one night, the one night I decided to smoke, he stayed with Chris and Shawnee. And I got hungry. I had a fryer, but I decided, being drunk and high, to cook it on the gas oven. Of course, that heat is not regulated. I had a pack of chicken. It was a little pack. Decided to cook that, ate it, but wasn't really full. Had a family pack in the freezer. Once I thought it, I had to cook it all. So basically I had to cook the whole pack. So I seasoned it, cooked it. Basically by the time it was done, I wasn't even hungry anymore. I was so drunk and high, I was just sleepy. So I sat down on the couch, and I guess while watching TV, passed out. So apparently after I finished the chicken, I didn't actually turn the flame off. So I ran over. I had the top still on the fryer. So not thinking, not knowing anything about grease, anything about fire, safety, blah, blah, blah. I cut the eye off, but I heard some sounds in the skillet. Of course, I mean, the grease is burning, so you're gonna hear some sounds. Like a dummy, took the top off, which basically gave air to the grease, to the fire.
My testament. My testament. This is my testament. Look at the chaos again and again and think the world's about to come to an end.
It happened so fast, I ain't even had time to think. All I remember thinking about was the fire was getting kind of high. It was starting to burn the vent. I didn't want my dad's house to burn down, especially since it was the only thing he had to leave to me. And then I still felt bad because my grandparents, his parents, had just passed. The only thing that they asked when he passed was to let them see the house. And because of how I kept the house, I never got it cleaned up for them to come out and see it, so I just didn't want the house to burn down. So I grabbed the pot. I didn't know anything about fire safety. I didn't know about flour, salt, none of that. You would have thought that I would at least wet the rag that I grabbed the pot with, but not thinking. Just picked it up, grabbed it with a rag. It's 10 degrees outside. As soon as that wind hit from the door opening, it blew straight in my face. I felt the fire on my face, so I got scared and I panicked. I just threw the pot. When I threw it, it splashed all on my arm, both of them, and on my leg. I just stood there and shot. Not to mention I threw it right in front of the door. I panicked. Instead of running outside of the house, I actually ran towards the back of the house, stopped, dropped, and rolled. Thought about the fact that I threw it in front of the door. There was only one way out that house because I didn't have a key for the back door, and it locked from both sides. You had to unlock it from the inside too. Grace of God. Grace of God, it just won my time. I got out the house, ran for help. There's been a lot of times in my life where I felt like I could have died. I remember when I was a kid riding across the street without looking, was literally a foot away from getting hit by a rolling car. Just other situations where you know you have a bad feeling and you hear something bad happen and you didn't go because you listened to that feeling. This was the first time something bad should have happened, and basically God showed me he was real because I'm still here. I got the scars for it. It's just a reminder, but I'm here breathing. That's a blessing. God's been good to me. Those were 3rd-degree burns. I was supposed to have a skin graft, but the hospital I chose to go to called it 2nd-degree burn and basically let it heal. I took Silverdene for months. The things that I'm doing now, I never thought I'd be able to do. Especially since on one arm, it literally burned through half my muscle. But God willing, he got me going.
Had to put down all the cans of the beer. It gets scandalous here. Looking at my ceiling, no chandelier. Cracks in the roof, no silver lining. Packing on pounds, too much reclining. Divorced from a real wife, dealing with my real life. I know about adversity, I tell you what it feel like. Like a jab to the gut, like a smack to the face, like a kick to the butt. Sobered them up, can't sleep, now I'm restless. It's like the opposite of a death wish, with a slight twist. It's a life wish. Hit the light switch, then I take a slight risk. Yeah, and eventually take a bigger one. I got a goal and I know I gotta get it done. I ain't asked for shit, so you ain't gotta give me none. Time ain't forever. Get up, and get me some. You ain't never too old to have dreams, and those who have faith, they grow wings.